Good Wednesday, everybody. We are at the Yumka. That's how you say it? Yumka. The YMCA. The Yumka. And we're gonna work out. Mark, this is my brother Mark. He's gonna play some b-ball. But I'm gonna exercise and try to get some of this belly off sometime here today. And then we're gonna go have some fun. My parents, they're back here somewhere. There they are, right there. They're coming. Lollygagging. But we're gonna have a fun day today with you guys, going back visiting some old childhood stuff of mine, and then we're gonna talk about twins and money stuff because that's kind of a big deal Dan and I are trying to figure out, so we talk through that with you guys. But first of all, get my exercise on.
Is this the sympathy fat?
That's the sympathy fat, yes. After 4 children and 2 more coming. Yeah. Now the next question, of course, is my brother any good at playing basketball? This is actually the YMCA I grew up going to when I was a kid back in the 80s. This was only half the size then. It definitely expanded, but it's kind of cool coming back visiting parents and checking out the same stuff, you know, as you did when you were a kid. And this actually was the end of the hallway right there when I was a kid. Now they have a whole fitness center down there. Super good, guys. Just totally listen to it. Love it. We had a good workout, at least I did. You schooled all the old guys in basketball. What did you guys do?
I lifted weights.
Lifted weights? That what you do? Lifted weights? They're buff. They got like, you got pecs and biceps and everything now? No? Okay, I guess not. So we're actually, oh there you go, there's one. So we're on our way to a restaurant for lunch that we used to go to all the time when I was a kid. And it's called Family Heritage, a nice family buffet restaurant. And as the oldest of 6 kids, there's a reason why you always go to buffets, I guess. And I think me and Dan are about to learn more about that because we hang out with other large families. They always just want to go to a buffet, not to a place we order stuff. So this place has a lot of memories for me, even though it's switched hands and it's owned by some different people a few times now. But it'll still hopefully be the same good old buffet where Dad always got beets and the rest of us had to get them because they're good for us, but we didn't really like them. But now that I'm older, I don't have to do that anymore.
So glad I wasn't part of that.
Yeah. On this ramp right here, we used to run all the way up this way, and then we turn around and we'd run all the way up that way. And
Matchbox cars.
yeah, we bring our Matchbox cars and flip them down because we have to usually wait for a while before we could get seated to eat. So we would be that family that would just be running like crazy with 6 kids, all up and down this thing with our cars and our balls.
This hill doesn't look as intense as it was.
I know, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, this thing is so steep. This place has changed a little bit since last time we were here. The salad bar, it's over there, used to have like a big salad and hot bar, but now it's just a salad bar, which I am going to partake of. But we was sitting here thinking, like, I think we've done birthdays here, usually back in that corner, and there's a side room over there. As a kid, like, we used to come here a lot. So I think we're just figuring out, I think it's been about 20 years since I've been here in this room. And all the memories of being here with grandparents and cousins and friends and stuff for graduation parties and everything's all kind of coming back. And it's a little different. That used to be the kitchen over there. Now it's like a little open area, but still lots of memories before you were bored.
It's a lot quieter now.
Yeah, it's kind of empty, but we're also, it's also like late in the afternoon. It's like almost 3. As expected, my dad got his beets. We got one right there.
And ate one already.
Delicious lunch, guys. It was awesome. My parents are doing some shopping over here, so I'm gonna go over across here and check out some of these campers because RVs. So one of the things I think we're gonna bump into with our minivan is that trying to fit 4 car seats and 2 booster seats in it. Even though it's an 8-passenger van, I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit that in there. So I figured I'd check out like a little RV like this and see how much that costs. I actually grew up. My parents had an RV for us because I'm the oldest of 6 kids, so they got us they had a van like this, an RV, and that's what I learned to drive on and everything. So we got a little deja vu to have one myself. I don't think that one's gonna work. I might go see if we can find someone to help us out a little bit. I think some of those smaller ones are actually just made for like an older couple. Like, if there's no seats in the back you can drive in. It's just for, you know, senior citizens who just want to be in the front seat together and have a shower in the bed in the back. But let's take a look at some of these, see if they make for a good family of 8. Came inside and found some that are open. Wouldn't this be cool? This is what I grew up now. Ours, growing up, didn't have a TV, and we had a little stove and a little bathroom area, but not like this nice. This is a little bit more than we had. Oh, then we had a big balcony. Ours, you could get up on top, right up there. That one's just can't ride up on top on this one.
No.
like it could on ours, but it looks nice. Look at the bathroom. Or this is gonna be the bedroom, I bet. Oh nope, that's the bathroom. And the shower, toilet. So then this must be the bed right here. This slides out into the bed, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, and it looks like this probably pops back out, goes out behind it, you know. Check this one out. Now this would be what the kids would want to play on right here, right? They just want to put this down into a bed like this and just play. These cars are pretty cool, but most of them have like a lot of camping equipment in them. Like maybe like this one right here has like just like stoves and kitchens and, you know, bathrooms and showers and stuff. So while it's big and has plenty of space, you know, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. Turns around, you ride backwards if you want. But then you got like showers and cabinets and bathrooms and fridges and cabinets and microwaves and everything that kind of take up all the space. So that turns out into a bed, but you can fit like 1, 2, 3 kids there. I don't think there's seatbelts here, but they could probably put seatbelts on here. So this whole back thing turns into a big bed, it looks like. But there's still, like, it's a big car, it's just not big for fitting 6 car seats in here. The main value though is that we can just like walk in rather than having to bend over the front seat in the minivan to get to the back seat to try to buckle everyone up. Like we can just walk in. It's way easier to like load twins and kids in their car seats and just kind of strap them all up, just walk in and then, you know, walk up to the front, hop down and sit. So the ease of strapping kids in the car seats would be a lot easier in one of these, but it's just not, we just need to take out less camping equipment and put in more seating space. Here's a Travato by Winnebago. It has a bathroom like right in the back opening here, and then go in and we got the same deal with these go into a bed, but you could also fit a bunch of kids in here. Oh, I like this. It's like way more open and all the kitchen camping stuff is like way compact, like right here. It gives you a lot more room for kids to sit. Cool. And the cool thing too is he was saying that behind, as long as you're behind the 2 seats, you can come back here, you can feed kids, you can work, you can do it. You don't even have to be in seatbelts, like legally. As you guys saw in our last vlog, Dana wants me to get a new hat. So we are coming to Lids in the mall, do some hat shopping for me. I hate this. I do this like once every 8 years. Buy one, get one 50% off. That might be a good deal. Oh yes, that's me.
For your safari trip.
I usually go with like non-sports, just like a normal branded hat. And a lot of these are sports. Yeah, something more like this.
Brown, just
or necky. Yeah, there we go. See, here's the deal with hats. You can't get one that comes down too low and makes your ears stick out a little too far. Like you can't, like this one comes down too low. Do my ears stick out? It feels like compared to this hat, like my old hat for example, like it just kind of comes down. See how much higher it is, like about my ears, so it doesn't push my ears
just from
out.
wearing it forever though?
Like you saying it shrunk? No, usually like I that's why I try them on. I'm very particular about how that one's cool. That one's like stretchy.
It feels like spandex.
Spandex. It's like a pillow for my head. It was super light though too. Let's see.
Okay, that does not look as. Oh, that looks better. Pull it down. Yeah, but
yeah,
really
my ears. Yeah, super big ears. Sticking with the same hat. I didn't find any that I liked. So this one I've had for a good 8, I don't know, years or so, and stick with it. So we will do some more hat shopping some other time, Dan. I know you want me to get rid of this hat, but it's not going to be today. Sorry. Let's talk about money stuff, guys. So our budget is going to go up by about $24,000 a year here because between moving to a bigger house, between having a live-in babysitter, I don't think we're going to replace that van. Most likely not. But, you know, if we do, that would be another expense, things like that. And overall though, like I feel actually really blessed, you know, even though like a normal person would be able to go to their boss and be like, hey, I need to make an extra $24,000 this year, could you just give me like that and a raise? You know, but I'm not an employee. I'm self-employed. I run my own business, and so I feel really blessed that I have opportunities in ways where I, maybe more than the average person, can just say, all right, here's some things I can do to up my income, to increase the revenue that my business is making and the amount I pay our family, which changes every month because some months, you know, I get like, you know, I pay us like 2 or 3 times more than we actually need for a monthly budget, and then other months like this past month, to be honest, like I think I kind of broke even / maybe lost a little bit, you know, so it kind of goes up and down. That is a downside to being self-employed, is you're not getting the steady, predictable paycheck So, but you do take the cap off your income when you're self-employed or a business owner, but you also take the bottom off too, so it can be more like this. And the reason why I share this with you guys in the first place is because I feel like, you know, looking over the past few years of where Dan and I have come from in our relationship, in our marriage, in our family, going from being a full-time youth pastor for 12 years to living off my blog full-time for a few years to now YouTube for the past 2 years, I just really feel like God has really worked in our story to bring us to this point where we are now, where I do have the opportunity to like increase our income and support the family, and our budget is going to be way higher than a normal monthly budget for an average American family, even though we live in a very affordable part of the country. It's just going to be super high, but I feel like God's been like, you know what, Tim, like I know this is where you guys were going to be at this point, and all the other job, career changes and things, choices that I've led you through have brought you to this position so that when I give you 6 kids ages 6 years old and under, like you can support your family, your wife can still stay home and be a full-time mom, you even get to still be a full-time dad, and I feel like I'm excited, you know. So one part of me is like a little bit stressed, like let's just be honest, like that I gotta make up this much extra money every year for our family, but part of me is like, you know what, it's gonna be okay. Like God brought us here for a reason, and this has been His plan, and He's going to provide just like He always has. So it's a good exercise for me as the father who's trying to like lead my family and generate economic support for them, is to say like I can still trust that God's going to do this, and that's kind of a stretch. So that's kind of one of the things I've been learning and thinking through lately is, you know, although we do need a lot more money now, like I think maybe God's, the way He's orchestrated everything in the past to bring us to this point. So I don't know if you have any feedback on that. This is kind of what I was thinking, and you guys will be along with us. Thanks for being a part of that with us, guys. Dan and I really do appreciate all your comments, all your support, all the advice that you're giving us, especially those of you with twins in the comments of videos. We do read every single one, so thank you so much for all those. Been really helpful and encouraging for us as parents. So you guys were like, if anyone can do it, it's you guys. Like if anyone should have this many kids and twins at this part of their life, it's you, you know, it's gonna be awesome. And we're like, thank you like for believing in us, guys. Dan and I just really appreciate that. It's really supportive, and really is, like, I don't just say that, like it really is helpful and encouraging to both of us. So thank you guys for being a part of this journey with us, and on Friday you guys will be picking up Dana and the kids, and have fun then. So talk to you guys later. Bye. Here we go. Oh, that bus is already full. We gotta wait for the next bus. Oh, right on his back, Hannah. Like this. Oh, you got it. Good job. Whoa, Hallie, don't fall out. Don't fall out, baby girl.